Hello, welcome to my channel, Random Andy's channel. I appreciate you being here. If you are new here, it'd be great if you checked out my channel for the top 10s, movie reviews, and so much more other film-related content on the channel. And if you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you as well. And it would be great if you gave this a like, subscribe, and a comment on the video down below. Let's get into the video. Hello, welcome to my video of the best movie from each year I have been born. And before we get into the video again, I would like to add on that you can comment down below what are the best films from each year you've been born, or give this a like and subscribe if you have yet to, and let's get into the video. I was born in 1992. And so, beginning from 1992 all the way to 2019, this is 2020. Obviously, the year is not over yet, so we will be going from 1992 to 2019. In 1992, we have the best film from that year, in my opinion, Reservoir Dogs, directed by Quentin Tarantino and starring Steve Buscemi, Harvey Keitel. In 1993, we have Brian De Palma's Carlito's Way, starring Al Pacino. In 1994, we have The Shawshank Redemption, starring Morgan Freeman and directed by Frank Darabont. In 1995, we have Richard Linklater's Before Sunrise as the best film of that year. In 1996, we have the best film going as Brian De Palma's Mission Impossible, starring Tom Cruise. In 1997, we have as the best film of that year, Titanic, directed by James Cameron and starring Leonardo DiCaprio. In 1998, as the best film for that year, in my opinion, is The Truman Show, starring Jim Carrey in his best performance of his career. In the year 1999, I have The Green Mile as the best film of that year, directed by Frank Darabont and starring the great Tom Hanks. In the year 2000, as the best film in my opinion of that year, is American Psycho, directed by Mary Harron and starring Christian Bale in his best performance of his career. In 2001, we have as the best film in my opinion, The Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, directed by Peter Jackson and starring Ian McKellen, who was really cool at being nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Gandalf. In 2002, the best film of that year is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, also directed by Peter Jackson, starring Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Andy Serkis, and so many more stars. Next is the year 2003, and as in the best film of that year in my opinion is Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World, starring Russell Crowe. For the year 2004, as the best film in my opinion of that year is the great romantic film For Sunset. Up next we have the year 2005, Up next is 2005, and the best film of that year, in my opinion, is Walk the Line, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon, and directed by James Mangold, about the life of Johnny Cash. Up next is the year 2006, and the best film of that year is Christopher Nolan's The Prestige with Hugh Jackman, and in my opinion, The Prestige is Nolan's best film. And then we have the year 2007, and the best film for that year is the Coen brothers' No Country for Old Men. Up next in the year 2008, we have as the best film The Dark Knight, starring Christian Bale and directed by Christopher Nolan. In the year 2009, we have a great and sadly underrated film, and not too well known either, a film starring Viggo Mortensen called The Road, with John Hillcoat directing. It's a great father and son film taking place during the apocalypse. I highly recommend this. Up next in the year 2010, we have Black Swan, directed by Darren Aronofsky and starring Natalie Portman. Up next is the year 2011, and the best film, in my opinion, from that year is The Artist, a beautiful black and white silent film starring John Goodman. A film about the transition from silent to sound films. In the year 2012, we have Steven Spielberg's Lincoln as the best film, in my opinion, from that year. In the year 2013, we have Richard Linklater's Before Midnight, starring Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke. In the year 2014, we have one of the greatest dramas of all time, Whiplash, with one of the great performances by J.K. Simmons. And then we have the year 2015, and the best film of this year is Inside Out. A great Pixar film, and probably, in my opinion, not only the greatest Pixar film, but also the greatest animated film of all time. Up next, we have the year 2016, and this year's film is La La Land as the best film of that year. Up next is 2017, and the best film of that year is Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water. What an absolute beautiful film. Up next is the year 2018, and the best film of that year is Avengers Infinity War. And the last year, 2019, and the best film of this year is Sam Mendes' 1917. And what is the best film of 2020? Well, this year is not quite over yet. There's still quite a few films left to come out. Be on the lookout out in the future if you are subscribed, or if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell for that video of the top 10 best movies of 2020 in a few weeks. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you are a new subscriber, I appreciate you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, I would appreciate it if you did. And click the bell to get notified of future videos, as well as for my subscribers who have been with me for a while. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching the video, commenting down below, and stay random, guys.